Welcome back to Suladan Plays Environmental Station Alpha. I'm still in the outpost, aren't I? Is there anything else to do here now? Oh, I guess we're going this way. Yay for teleporters! They make my life so much easier. I think I need... Nope. Hang on, I'm trying to do a thing. Yeah, this is close enough. Okay. So, now we're looping back to the alien cipher key things. I'm still not 100% sure. I mean, I guess that item that we found in the room with the space whale was key number 1. You know, because we've got the aliens that told us where key 2, 3, and 4 are. I'm trying to remember where it's at. It's one of the save rooms in the heat area. You know, the quote, location of the second key, the 3 blue circles floating over safety left from a fiery challenge. I feel betrayed. Okay, hang on, long way around. It's a save room and it's in the fiery area, because remember there's the save room with the, I don't know if I ever pointed it out, but they look like teeth and eyes, and there was 3 blue things above it. Oh look, another one of those thingamahoozles. Still don't get what's going on with them, but okay. Here it is. Okay. Okay, the location of the second key, the 3 blue circles floating over safety, left from a fiery challenge, head quickly right past the visible doorway. That didn't do it. It says dash out of the room instead of walking. Meh. But I did. Oh joy. Ah. Wait, is that it? Are we going up here? Yeah, that's where the dash booster dropped me. But I did dash out of the room and I didn't get the stupid... It's not giving me the thing-a-who's-it. Also, this seems like a really... Oh, there we go. Whoa, okay. I'm gonna be honest, that was a kind of obnoxiously hard to trigger, but, you know, we're here now, so... Now we kill everything. I don't want more of y'all things! I don't want to die. I just got it. Okay, that's enough of y'all. When you're shenanigan. Look, another whale. And this guy's crying. I want the whale. I really want an explanation for the holographic whale. That also explains that, yeah, that was the first key we found. Someday I need to zoom out a little so I can do air quotes and all on screen. But anyway, we found a key. We have now taken 2 steps. Oh, that is a glorious mercy right there that it sent me back. Oh, now I can do it easily. Let's see if I can do it a 3rd time. I don't understand why it's working so easily now, but we'll just roll on. So, okay, the next one was the location of the 3rd key. A small piece of higher ground right from a large body of water, left of a yellow ruined vertical corridor. Wait on top of the higher ground to get through. I know the room he's talking about. I just can't remember how to get there. Where's the teleporter? You and your creepy eyeballs in the wall, never being explained. Why is that one bigger? Let's go poke that. Oh, diskette reader. That makes sense. Ruined yellow corridor. Ah. No, it surely wouldn't mean up here. Must mean to the left of it. Oh, the higher ground. Yeah, obviously. Ow. Okay, clearly it wants me to wait here. There's a little divot in the wall. Yep, wait on top of higher ground. I can still hear the thing firing. And that thing's trying to shoot inside the wall, but you can see its little shots are getting stuck. Oh, that amuses me. Okay, we got another key. Oh, also, if you remember last time, I think it was before the jukebox, or it was somewhere in a secretish room, there was a computer that I couldn't get to. I went ahead and looked into that. It is a red herring. There is no legitimate way to get to it. Why is this? Ow. Ow. It's gonna kill me from beyond the grave. Wait, where did this normally lead? I see. Okay, and the last one, I know where the last one's at because it talked about the shy monsters. Those spookum ghosts that have been raising many questions for me for a while. And there should be a teleport right over here. I don't know what all these keys are doing, I just know they exist. And it's very intriguing. Save point. Location of the 4th key. A long, dark corridor housing 3 shy monsters. Climb the 2nd lit pillar. Those 3. I assume... Yep, you can go up here. Oh no, it's gonna be one of these puzzles, ain't it? Oh, because that's not spooky at all. I don't get it. Oh, 10 to 1, I have to get rid of all the spiders. Oh great, now the yellow ones are coming out. Oh, they only temporarily come out? No, that doesn't? So I just exterminated all those spiders for nothing? once you're in the room, kill the spider-like enemies and take the fourth and final key. Oh, found one. He was hiding behind that pillar. You have found a key. You've now taken 4 steps. Oh. Well, ain't that nifty. I could have just gone, well, you wouldn't have been able to, because that's why the switch is at the start of the room. You know, now that I have the Dash Booster X, isn't there that room with the Justice statue and all that I made a sticky note for? Those things still creep me out. I'm gonna try to go there real quick. I don't remember how to get there. Oh great, there's no way out of this room except forward. Oh yeah, there was a spider in there. I didn't want to come down here. May have made a minor oops. Hey, look, a whale. Why are there whales? I keep finding whales hidden throughout my game, and I want to know why. I don't remember how to get out of here either, so bear with me. Okay, I found my way back out. Not you, I mean the eyeball on the monitor over there. It always makes me sad when the nearest teleporter is a far distance. Anyway. Oh, hey. Hey, look, another space whale. I really want an explanation for the space whales. Look, another space whale. Like, should the existence of the space whale be telling me something? I mean, like their location? Are they hinting to something greater? This is not the direction I was trying to go. At all. Okay. So if my understanding is right... When is it? We're not going there. Oh, I was hoping that was a safe point. Okay, I'm gonna go to the nearest save point and then we'll begin doing the thing-a-hoo. Ow! Okay, I don't remember how I made it to the little Justice statue. I think... Yes, I do remember. I just have to remember how to get to that room, because that I don't remember. Oh, wait, I do remember. Well, not that I remember specifically, but I remember the trouble I went through trying to figure it out, and that it ended up being through all of this. Down here. Because doing that allows me to walk across this, which is the part that confused me endlessly. Look, another whale. Hello, whale. And then I climbed up here, and there was a Justice statue that I didn't know what to do with. But I think... Nope, it has more than 4. I thought that would be the 4 keys. Let's go up here. Ah! So that makes sure I have the dash booster. So we have another teleporter to play with. Where do you send me? I want, oh, 4 keys. Ooh, pretty. Would have been neater if they, you know, filled in the slots on the wall, but we'll go with that. 4. I'm gonna be honest, I suspected that that would instantly kill me, but I didn't think they would go there. I figured it would just kind of knock me back, or be, you know, a force field and just say nope. Not literally, it would not say the word nope, it would just, you know, nope me out of going forward. But I can forgive it, given how, you know, close to the save point and all it was. If that had been after a boss fight or something, I would have been very disappointed. I would have probably been a lot more cautious had it been after a boss fight. But in any case, we are almost there. Now we just have to wait for this again. I really do enjoy this game. I know there is a sequel planned for the future. I'll go into the full review when I actually get to the end, which, you know, isn't yet. But yeah, this is what is known as the clock room. I just know that because that's the next page on the I've seen the name clock room, and it's the next name, next room on the guide. I know this is one that there's a lot of discussion posts on Steam about, and as a result, I know that it involves me having to... It's something to do with me turning off certain power-ups. Okay, I thought it was. Hang on. Turn off upgrades except for the... Oh. Except for the 3 listed on the back wall. Okay, and what are the 3 on the wall? How do I know which shape that? I mean, I see the shape, but... Oh, hang on, that's one of the shapes. Okay, I see, that's just a little hard. Okay, round, I mean... Box with a dot in the middle. The sideways Tetris thing, and then the one at the top. Ah! Now turn everything back on. I never noticed until now there's a little timer under resume. I was worried that was going to be a death pit. I really hope there's a save point. Yay, my hopes have been realized. Now the time is right to go. Yes, I wanted to see if it was truly insta-kill. My other theory was that it would do 29 damage, and that it was intended to leave the player with 1 health, but I just happened to be damaged. And since it was a save, okay, maybe this is the clock room. Ah. What are you? Instant death. That one I figured. I would have been disappointed if that hadn't been instant death. I'm flying blind here. I just needed the guide to kind of figure out where to, you know, which post-game thing to do in what order. This is an infinite hallway, isn't it? I spoke on you. Okay, you can end it. Because that's going to take too long. An infinite room with a ghost that kills you. Yeah, we'll deal with that momentarily. I want to see what's in this room. No, that's right. I already tried that, and that didn't take me anywhere useful. Okay. Here you'll find the infamous clock room. The time displayed will change depending on what items you have equipped, and the time displayed will affect which room appears when you move to the right. Having more than one upgrade equipped when you move on will set you in an infinite room with a ghost that kills you. My issue with this, from a design stance, is I only understand this because of the guide. It is very likely that a player would never know to do this without the guide. Nothing in the game is intuitively telling the player that. I do realize that we have the internet now and we can hunt for stuff, but I like for the puzzles to have something in the game to kind of allow the player to intuitively figure out what's going on. Even if it's a difficult puzzle, it seems that they should... Okay, having 0 upgrades puts you in an infinite room with a ghost that kills you too. Oh, it's infinite in both directions. Really? You know, I would have thought that maybe turning all your upgrades off would put you in a room that tells you, hey, turn on one upgrade or something. I mean, not literally that bluntly, but... Okay, so the next part is going to be me cycling through every upgrade, one by one. That's really ominous. I mean, it's really cool, but it's also ominous. Oh no! They're all in alien language speak. Why? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go through all of these, then translate them all, then jump cut to me, you know, reading off all the translations. Sorry about this, but it seems to be the most effective way to do it, rather than start and stop recording 100 times. It says each one will give you a slightly different hint. Trying to leave them on screen long enough that if you would like to translate them yourselves, you are free to, but I will be putting the translation, you know, after I get all of them recorded so that I can quickly cycle through them for my own translatory needs. Translation, translatory, I don't know. For my own personal translation needs. I think that's probably my biggest critique of this game, is that many of the puzzles, if not for the guide, you'd never intuitively come across. I mean, I'm all for having stuff hidden in the game, but it's like a lot of the stuff is just so hidden in such obscure manners that the player's not going to come across them on their own. I mean, many of the puzzles, the player's not even going to know they exist. It's not about finding the puzzle and then bashing your head against it trying to figure it out because it's too hard. It's many of the puzzles are just hidden in places you're never going to see. You're very unlikely to come across on your own. You're likely to think you've got everything in the game and leave. And that may have been the game designer's intention. I don't know. I'm not usually as familiar with seeing that sort of thing. You know, this would have been the sort of game that back in the era before internet, if it got into the popularity required for such, it would be one of those with all these myths and rumors, and you know, one of those games that there's all the schoolyard rumors about, like the like in GoldenEye 64. was gonna say GoldenEye 007, but just GoldenEye 64. You know, there was all the rumors about the little... In the dam level, there's that little building across that with the sniper rifle you could see movement in, and it turns out that's just, you know, a leftover piece of level that was blocked off because the level was originally bigger. That and the spider gun that, due to a translation error, was in the English manual. That was actually the name. There was a mistranslation on the name for that gun, and there was all the rumors about it. That stands out to me as, you know, the memory. Whoa, why'd you turn orange? There's a game that had all these. Ooh. No. We'll do that one last. Sorry, I need to leave that on the screen longer. But yeah, it just seems to me that a lot of these... And that's, you know, assuming that the guide can... I've had to rely on 2 different guides because each one contained different things, so there could be further stuff in this game that I'm not even going to find. Because legitimately... Oh, you're kidding me. The clock room's many hints. Do you have it all translated? Are you going to save me some time here? I've translated all the other ones myself, but, you know. Yeah. Okay, let's go through... Can I turn my other stuff on while inside the room? The game is probably about to scream at me. Nope, okay, good. I'm gonna scroll down real quick and see if it... Ah, okay. The clock room's many... Wait. I mean the maid. Okay. Okay, there's multiple things you're supposed to do here, and it confuses me. Plasma shield gives you a room. Okay, this puzzle loops back on itself a little bit. Having the plasma shield equipped gives you a much larger room which is blocked off, but which contains a single hint. So... Oh, I can't go through this room. I can just go to the puzzle. Okay, and it gives me the translation, so I'm gonna go ahead and read that. Head to the stand. Excuse me. Head to the stand and enter the code. We'll focus on this for now and leave the other clues for later. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. So the translation for these clues will come in a little bit, because yeah, I do see that it has it listed. The stand it is referring to. Excuse me, that is longer than what you're reading to me. I see head to the stand and enter the code. But what does this first one say? Don't be like that. Not game developer. Person who's writing the guide. Hang on. I didn't need that many sticky notes. Shoo. Shoo. Okay. O-N-L-Y. Only the knowledge. If that says knowledgeable. Yes, it does. Only the knowledgeable. Only the knowledgeable ones. Faye? Meh? May? proceed. Only the knowledgeable ones may proceed. Wow. Okay. Way to taunt me, game. Only the knowledgeable ones may proceed. Head to the stand and enter the code. Okay. So, this is an obscure one. The stand the computer is referring to is in... Oh, come on. I have to go through that gate because there's no teleporter here. There's also no map, but the area is small enough that that's kind of forgivable. Hang on. It would be nice if I could do that with the keyboard real quick, because I could do that quicker. If not for the guide, I would be searching the entire game map to find this stand. It's in the lava area. It is by a fake wall, which I would not have looked. Okay, how do I get? Oh. Oh. Neat. Oh, come on. Okay, hello. Why can't I go out there? How do I get out of here? This is the room that crypt spider thing led to, isn't it? Oh, look, more space whales. You know, I really want an explanation for my space whales. I love the space whales, I just would love to know why they're here. Okay. We'll be there quickly. I went too far down. Today is being one of those days, isn't it? Okay. 2316. Is there a 16? Okay, yeah, I just need... Wait. Yes! I know where that's at. Is there a teleport? Oh, that's right. Never mind, I'm back in there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just make a dash for it. It'll be quicker than trying to hunt out some perfect teleport. Also, don't get me wrong, I know I mentioned the 2316. I know I mentioned the fact that the puzzles are obscure and all in a slightly negative context, but don't take that to make 2316. Don't take that to mean that I don't like the game. I just generally prefer puzzles to be solvable within the context of the game, without relying on the player having to use a guide. To me, guides are more there if you need them, but all the tools you need to solve the puzzle should be within the game. I think I might be the only one alive. Who knows, though? When I die, the knowledge about the passage will be lost. This attack couldn't have occurred at a worse time. I should have got on with this so much earlier. No can do, I have no options but to keep going. Besides, if I'm successful, the reward will be worth it. Now then, let's see. I have the keys, the gates, but what is the code? All I know is 4 letters that should be typed on that weird stand there. Holy. That's a big one. Oh, okay. The alien text reads, head to the stand and enter the code. The code may be found on the very walls and reliefs of the realm, and the artwork and the sandstone in the temple and the submerged forgotten room. Only the knowledgeable ones may proceed. The first clue refers to the artwork accessible on the disc reader. Looking through the images, you can see at the bottom one line of alien text. Okay. For the sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead and read these. The first clue refers to the art on the disc reader. Looking through the images stored in the diskettes, you can see at the bottom of one a line of alien text. Translated, it reads, first is M. The second clue refers to a few blocks in the top of 16.5, which read TWOW, meaning the second letter is W. The third clue refers to a room at 27.1, which contains a few off-color blocks in the shape of a triangle, and the alien letter for Y. Therefore, Y is the third letter of the code. Final clue refers to a room at the end of a gauntlet. You've likely already completed, past a fake wall, left wall at the bottom of the temple's main shaft. You found a diskette there. Once. And there is... oh. Okay, there's just a weird comma there. You found a diskette here once, and there is also a submerged room containing nothing but the number 4 and the alien letter for A. Oh my goodness, how would somebody find all that? Diligence, lots of diligence. These clues solved, you can quickly type the phrase "Moya" on the stand, and you should hear a chime to indicate the maze has been unlocked. The reason they didn't make it the entire boss's name is probably for that reason, because you get it easily. Yep, that means you have unlocked the maze. It says you should hear a chime. I would not define that sound as a chime. That was a beep. Okay, anyway, to the teleporter. Okay. It would be really nice if after you've been through this once, like there was a switch to disable that laser, because doing this every time you gotta go through it is kind of annoying. I mean, I think that's neat, it's just a little time consuming. Oh no. Okay, now we return to the maze, otherwise known as that room that was locked off with the whole only the knowledgeable ones may enter line in it. Yeah, now this room is open. All this on and off. There we go. Hot. Get what the point in separating that off into a different room was. Okay, those bullets last too long. Don't be creepy like that at me, man. I'm probably gonna go ahead and just ignore the enemies for now. When possible. That is some creepy and ominous background stuff you've got going on. Oh, come on, man. Don't. How much do you want to bet if it takes me too long, it's going to turn into that Doom ghost and it's just going to start hunting me. Hello, computer. I found a save point. Does that mean I found my way out of the maze? Come on, man. We've talked about this. Stop being creepy. Oh, never mind. That's less ominous. I keep expecting it to be worse. Maybe that's why it's becoming worse. Oh look, he's back to normal. Oh, you did not just loop me back to the start of the maze. Thanks for you, I know how I got here. Space inside is non-Euclidean, meaning it doesn't follow normal spatial rules. Walking forward into a room and then back out may not put you in the same room you started in. Wait, that's a... Oh, well, nobody told me that was a portal. You're looking for this little cup with a portal in it. I didn't know that was a portal. I just said it was non-Euclidean and I went and had to prove it. Okay, well. Oh good, it did drop me back into the same spot. Fall down into that, then head left while shooting down. Ah! I'm gonna head right while shooting down. You'll find a computer. This game is intent on driving me insane. And it's working. Give me that. Okay. Excuse me. W-R-I-T-E the three initial I-N-I-T-I-A three initials of the name at the toll tolled spot. Write the three initials of the name at the top. What? Input the three initials. Oh, okay. Well, your quote is not what the clue says, sir. Don't put that in quotes. Anyway, the guide says input the three initials into each of the tolled spots, but that's not what the thing translates to. What this is referring to is a set of initials which will need to be typed at each of the 13 locations hinted at by the room's other 13. What kind of nonsense of a puzzle? Okay, you have to type a set of initials at each of the 13 locations hinted at by the clock room's other 13 exits, which can be accessed by equipping only one upgrade before heading right out of the clock room. But we don't know what those initials are yet, although maybe you can guess, so we have to go deeper. This is some obscure meta nonsense here going on. But anyway, from the cup room. Okay, so we need to head back to the room with the portal in it, which he's calling a cup room, which I'm just gonna roll with. That's here. Use the leftward exit above the cup. Then head left one screen, past the save. In the next room, head left, then up without changing screens. Until you find a skull. Which puts you in the entrance exit room. Wait, what? I guess he means this thing. Head up one screen from there, this puts you in a dead end. Which drops you back in the entrance exit room. From the entrance, head down one screen transition and to the left. Hang on. I need to go to the left. Through a path that should have a symbol under it, like the one on the cup. If you can't see it, turn up your brightness. Yeah, that's the symbol right there. Climb on top. Oh, the skull is solid. That's nice. The sprite is having issues again, by the way. Okay, we need to move. I'm inside the wall. Climb on top of it and dash up. I miss my friends. ESA Environmental Station Alpha. This is these initials, if you couldn't guess, are what you need to type in each of the 13 locations hinted at by the clock room. Good, you're still being spooky as ever. Okay, let's get out of here. I don't remember how to get out of here now. Maybe it was this way? Yeah, it was this way. Oh, it's not technically the entrance. I've gotta go up here, then drop back down, and then that makes it the entrance. Okay. Now, the clock room's many hints. I'm gonna go ahead and put these here because, you know, it would be a shame for me to put them on the next episode. I mean, I'll put them on both, probably. I'm just going to put them on a sticky note, and here you go. The first sign is at the center of a submerged area. The second sign is in front of a creature long forgotten. The third sign is on metal. It's first steps of the road one can never complete. Fourth sign is on a ledge over water under a glass dome. The fifth sign is hidden away under above a vertical power. The sixth sign is on a mass of sand on a plant under siege. The seventh sign is at the bottom of the world. No eighth sign, that's where Plasma Shield would go. The ninth sign is nearby on a pointed pillar next to the almost certain death. The 10th sign is at the circular window to the vastness of space. The 11th sign is on the spot of what was stolen. The 12th sign is where eagles dare. The 13th sign is on an overhang above a red lesson in movement. The final sign is at ancient ruins covered by glass. And oh dear. Okay. That is some nonsense of a meta stuff going on here. I'm actually tempted to go ahead and do that. It shouldn't be too hard to get to. Okay. let me get my sticky notes moved. I have a lot of sticky notes going on, just bear with me. Sign location 1, and I'm going to be jump cutting to these because, you know, it's a lot of running. So if you ever see this game developer, put a teleporter in here because having to turn everything off to go through this is kind of obnoxious. That, or have a button to, you know, turn everything back on or turn everything off. Because a switch to do that, you could flip everything off, turn those 3 on, move on, and then use the switch to turn everything back on again. It would just be useful. But, as for now, we shall go to the 13 positions, and again, my goodness, the obscure meta-nonsense of these puzzles. I mean, I'm not really trying to complain on that. I've just never seen a game that, like, legitimately, if you did not have a guide for this, all this stuff would be... oof. But, to the first spot. Okay, so this is the first location. That's neat. It is kind of eyeball shaped. But yeah, no. No, 2, 8, 2, 9. 3, 8. No. There we go. Okay, so it is right here. ESA. It says eyeballs will appear when you enter the code correctly, so I thank you, game developer, for that. On to the second code. I never noticed there were gold blocks over here. Oh, they're not. Whoa. I forgot about this room. Okay, this should be the second one. In front of a creature long forgotten. Oh. Never mind, that's not the one it's talking about. Okay, here's the second one. It says this room connects downwards to... Okay, so it does. Okay. Oh, you are kidding me. If I'm gonna be perfectly honest, this should have been saved for the last one. Like, this should have been sign number... This should have been number 14. Just saying. Oh, look, a whale. Yeah, we needed the ghosts in here too. That's what this puzzle needed. Okay, so this worked surprisingly quickly this time, but, you know, happy with that. Oh, look, a space whale. Okay, back on the planet's surface, there's a square to the right that looks different than the rest. ESA. Evil. So what I'm about to do... I don't know what this is. Oh, okay, that teleports me back here. The space whale and the first key. Why, game? What was the point of that? Okay, 7-Eleven. Still not sure what that represents, but I'm not worrying about that right now. 7-Eleven. There we go. Next is 1106. Which should be this way. Kinda makes me sad you can't dash underwater, but I understand. This'll work. That's close enough. Okay, it says above where it was. What? 7-Eleven. Oh, sorry. 11-6. Enter the code. Good sign is hidden away above vertical power. Which it was straight down from here. Dash Booster V. Ah, maybe this is what it means. Sorry, it did say 11. Okay, the guide should have said, you know, a secret room above where the vertical dash was, but hey, I'll take it. Okay, next, 1218. This is not 1218, but it is in front of a blue flower. Ah. Ah, okay, this is a room I didn't know about. A plant under siege. Wow. We're really going with that. Okay, there we go, in front of the blue flower. That's neat. 1522. On top of the boss. Let's try this. There it is. Just gonna blow that up for fun. Okay. What would have been neat is if there was some coherence to the, like, the order they were in. If there is some coherence I'm just not seeing, then whoops. Still don't know quite what's up with the Justice statue, but we're gonna ignore it for now. And no, we're not done. It's a stand on top of the crystal. Oh no, you... This annoys me. On top of this crystal. I could have saved that one for last, but my OCD would not let me do them out of order. That's number 9. Oh, hello, little teleported particles that are still here, apparently. That's neat. Yeah, there would have been a quicker way if I went through the joke room. It would have put me on the outpost. And I would have only had to do this one way. But yeah, why make it easy? Okay, sign location 10. In front of the round window. You know, it occurs to me I should have been reading off the clues for each of these. But, you know, sorry. I'll start from here. The 10th sign is a circular window to the vastness of space. The 11th sign is on the spot of what was stolen. I know where that one is. Remember the multi-dash power-up thing that was taken in the Where Eagles is kind of obvious-ish too. Okay, there we go. The spot of what was stolen. Where Eagles Dare is going to be where the Eagle Alien was, 10-1. Honestly, this is going to be the closest one. Overgrowths, old vines block so much of the path in that area that it makes traversing it a big loop-de-doo. Hello, Mr. Eagle. There we go, we're Eagles Dare. 13th sign is on an overhang above a red lesson in movement. So it's gonna be right there. Oh yeah, that's where we got the hook shot. I forgot. You know, that upgrade that allowed us to get around quicker back before we could just do this to get everywhere. Aside from the area with the enemies that zapped me if I tried it. Those things in the outpost that attack you if you do any dashing. 28.8. This is 28.9. 28.8. What about this spot? There we go, ESA. Okay, the final sign is at ancient ruins covered in glass. Oh yeah, this is the boss room. Seems you're worthy of attempting to best this challenge. Go further to right only for certain of your abilities. To the right lies the boss rush challenge simulation. And you'll fight against all the strongest enemies in the station. Note though, this challenge does not give any new information on the mysteries left. It's meant to be purely a source of entertainment. Enter at your own risk. Game developer, I thank you greatly for being direct and telling me that it doesn't unlock anything. Unless it's a red herring and it's meant to make me think it doesn't unlock anything. But I'm going to trust you, because I don't want to do the boss rush. Okay, one more. Then we're going to probably pause, because I'm not going to do the boss fight on this episode. Final sign, ancient ruins covered by glass. That's 25-0. It's going to be... Wait. This is 28, 27, 26, 25. It's gonna be up there. How do I get there, you may ask? I don't know. We can go up. Oh, up here? Oh yeah, this is where the, that room was with the glass, the hole in the glass that I kept questioning. I'm guessing this block. Yay! Now we've opened all of them. Ow. Need to be more careful. I am very fragile. Go back to the clock room. Which we're not going to do that today. Oh man, that would have been so sad. It's like I forget and just plow face first into it. Oh, this is so annoying. I could do it so quick on a keyboard, but with the joystick, there's that... It up and down is on and off, and left and right is to switch between them, so you get kind of in this little... Oh, I see. That's the keys. What's on the other side of that, you may ask? I do not know. I know it involves probably a boss and another ending, but I'm going to go ahead and pause here for today, and I will see you next time.